It's time for another Lion Vision update. We're sitting here at the UNA softball complex with Ashley Cozart, head coach of the UNA softball team. Coach, we open up the season down at the beach. Last weekend, we go 4-2 overall. We played some tough competition. Just an early outlook. What'd you take away from the weekend?
You know, I thought we did a lot of things great. We have a lot of things that we need to improve on. But what I liked most is the competition that we played. We beat Rollins, who we played in a super regional last year. They're preseason ranked. We played University of Missouri St. Louis, who's preseason ranked. We beat them. We beat Berry, which is a big region game for us. And so we have a lot of great things to take away, but I don't think we played our best ball, and we still went 4-2. So that's exciting. We've got a young group. I think we had 5 freshmen in the lineup at one time, a few of those games. So, like I said, some good things from the tournament, but a lot of things we can work on too.
One of those freshmen that had a breakout weekend, Hannah Schallenberger from right here in Florence, a Florence high school product. She actually hit a game-winning home run against Missouri St. Louis and finished the weekend overall with 3 home runs. So playing at third base, she's got big shoes to replace there. Looked like she got off to a great start in her career.
She did, and those fences were 220 down at the beach. So all 3 home runs were just shots for us. And she also hit another one against Spring Hill that won the game for us. So she really stepped up. And, you know, she's probably been our hardest worker throughout the entire fall and off season. And it really showed in her bat and play at third base this past weekend. So we're really glad that she stepped up for us because we needed it.
Coach, 2 other returnees, big bats that were big for you this weekend. Shelby Woodard hit over 500. She had a couple doubles and a home run as well. And Bailey Nelson moving over to center field. She was really inconsistent for you on the weekend, getting on base like she did a lot last season.
She was. Bailey really set the tone for us a lot of games. I think the Berry game, she was 3 for 4 and had several RBIs. And just from there on, she was definitely very consistent for us. And also Shelby Woodard, she really came on strong. You know, she came off of last year knowing that she needed to get better and wanted to be in the lineup consistently, and she worked hard and really stepped up for us. I think she hit 500 this weekend and had some really big key at bats for us. So those 2 really did do well for us. And so we had a few girls that started off slow, and like I said, I think at the plate some this past weekend, a lot of things just didn't go our way. And so I think once we're on and we mesh better together, it's going to come together better.
In the circle, Coach, Raven Cole and Hillary Carpenter both went 2-1 over the weekend. Hillary had a save as well and a very impressive, I think, 8-hit shutout against Rollins, the team that we beat last year in the postseason, last 2 years in the postseason, actually. So how did those 2 returnees, the seniors, look in the circle?
They did really well. You know, the one game that Hillary dropped, we really should have hit better at the plate against Embry-Riddle, and she really would have kind of solidified that win. But she looked really good, really strong, especially against Rollins. I thought Rollins was one of the best hitting teams there. We had watched them play West Florida and UAH, and they put up, I think, 10-plus runs against both teams. And so she came out really strong that morning and did well. That's a huge region win for us, so we were proud of that. And Raven did great. First game against Berry, she took the mound and just really set the tone for that game and did really well. And so I thought they looked strong. They can both get better from the weekend, but it's just really nice to have them moving forward. And like I said, we get our bats going, and we're going to be good.
This weekend, Coach, we stay in-state. We travel down to Montevallo, a region foe for us, to play in the Montevallo Falcon Frenzy. Got to make sure I get that right. That's a very creative name down there. But another weekend with some great competition. What are you expecting from the competition?
It is a competition. I mean, it just stays strong. When we play UND the first game, 9 a.m. on Friday, and they're ranked number 16th in the country. It's always a battle between us. We try and play them every year. And then we play Truman State, who's also in that same conference, and they're a really strong team. And then we play the host Montevallo, which it's always a battle between us. They're a good, scrappy team. So we know that we have to bring our A game, but this competition is just going to get us prepared for conference play, which starts the next weekend. So we're excited about some more good ball, and just got to keep getting better and you know, keep winning.
Keep up with all things UNA softball on RoarLions.com. And don't forget, UNA softball home opener this Tuesday, Valentine's Day. Come on down to the UNA softball complex and cheer on these Lions as they open up the home portion of the season.